Hello, and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. The group of forecasts for the year 2024 has arrived. Predicting the future is a common activity in the days leading up to the new year. And I'll fill you in on all of them in today's video. Now, let's take a look at 7 daring predictions for the cryptocurrency market in 2024. Ripple, a well-known cryptocurrency payment platform, has laid the groundwork for its forecast for the coming year with a string of audacious projections made by its senior executives. The floor was opened by Stuart Alder-Rohde, Ripple's chief legal officer. In terms of policy and cryptocurrency legislation in the United States in 2024, he made 3 audacious predictions. In a similar vein, Adrienne Machny, senior vice president of products at Ripple, shared her expectations for the future of crypto collaborations and acceptance on X. A screen displaying these tweets and a misguided lawsuit are soon to be displayed. In what Senior Rowdy has called a misguided lawsuit, the US SEC's case against Ripple is expected to conclude in 2024. Alder-Rohde pointed out that the SEC's larger policy of regulation through enforcement will continue, but the chief legal officer was certain that the lengthy court struggle would conclude in 2024. He asserts that judges will be the very last line of protection against these attacks on other prominent figures in the sector. Furthermore, according to Alder-Rohde's projections, the U.S. judiciary will play a pivotal role in challenging the SEC's overreach. He claims that judges will remain the last line of defense against too intrusive regulations. Not only that, but the renowned attorney predicted that the SEC will keep losing big court fights. He predicts that this pattern would eventually lead to a clash between the Supreme Court and Congress on crypto regulation. In addition, the chief legal officer of Ripple's anticipates a difficult legislative environment. Although lawmakers in the United States may agree that cryptocurrency regulation is necessary, according to Rohde, they will disagree on how to go about it. According to his prediction, our crypto companies could be left in a state of uncertainty due to this debate inside the legislative body, even when other countries around the world improve their regulatory systems. Validation or collaboration from conventional institutions is no longer necessary for crypto. Adrian Tricot, senior VP of products at Ripple's, predicts a dramatic change in the dynamics of the cryptocurrency market in 2024. There has been a sea change in the crypto industry's attitude toward banks, according to Tricot. There is now a clear change in narrative from when the industry actively courted these institutions. To review, he said that conventional financial institutions are no longer necessary for the success of the cryptocurrency industry. He went on to say that big international institutions and corporations are aggressively looking for ways to use digital assets. He asserts that this change is being propelled by the growing desire of clients for efficient, transparent, and readily available financial services. Turchini also pointed out that banks are now actively experimenting with tokenized assets, which is a changing trend. The importance of conducting such experiments inside stringent compliance and security measures, meanwhile, was something he stressed. In addition to Tricot, he emphasized Ripple's accomplishments in 2023, mentioning collaborations with other international banks. Anticipating the year 2024, I discover Ripple's 7 forecasts for 2024, and he seems confident about the industry's ongoing adoption trend. To be a mixture of foresight and strategic positioning, one of the most high-profile legal dramas in the business may be coming to a close when Ripple's expects the SEC complaint to be resolved. An audacious position would be to call the lawsuit misguided, which would indicate a firm faith in Ripple's operations and the wider value of its token and signal the end of an uncertain phase that has plagued the company and the industry. There are checks and balances built into the American legal system, and the idea that judges will be the last line of defense against SEC overreach is a commentary on that. This is a subtle reference to the court's function as a neutral party in disputes involving the relative merits of innovation and regulation. The idea of a fight with the Supreme Court conjures images of a decisive struggle where every move counts. Regarding the legislative front, no one should be surprised by the predicted stalemate in Congress about cryptocurrency regulation. In practice, reaching a consensus is significantly more difficult than in theory, and this reflects the lengthy and controversial process of policymaking. Everything boils down to the details. So even if you agree that you need a diet, you could be hesitant to choose between keto, vegan, or paleo. According to Hadrian Trichonis, the crypto sector is no longer necessary for its projections, implying that it has moved beyond the necessity for conventional institutional confirmation. One way of looking at it is as a new company becoming an independent business. You can see that an incubator is no longer necessary. An imbalance of power has been altered by the proactive pursuit of digital asset solutions by multinational banks and corporations, just as streaming services revolutionized the distribution strategy of media conglomerates. The careful balancing act between innovation and regulation is prudently brought to light by Trichonis' experiments with tokenized assets and the importance of compliance and security. Sailing on unexplored seas as a live map is being created is a metaphor for this situation. Expertise in navigating is crucial. Finally, a positive industry prognosis is shown by the mention of ripples, partnerships, and predicted adoption rates. With the help of its inherent worth and the acceptance of its potential by more conventional financial institutions, this vision envisions a crypto ecosystem that does more than survive, it thrives. Overall, the business is poised for significant change, according to Ripple's projections. Long-standing problems could soon be solved, and the industry's potential for widespread adoption and integration could soon become a reality. A spirit of cautious optimism permeates the entire piece, as does an awareness of the challenges that still lie ahead. In 2024, Ripple's president offers advice on how cryptocurrency can influence consumer habits. For some time now, Ripple President Monica has spoken publicly about her predictions for the impact of blockchain and cryptocurrency on consumer and business habits beyond 2024. This special series on the potential effects of macroeconomic variables on consumer behavior in the next years has been featured in the New York Times by Monica for quite some time. Monica, a blockchain proponent, argues that the financial sector is driving change in the global economy because antiquated infrastructure cannot support an ever-evolving marketplace. Long on cryptocurrency takeover, Monica. A number of emerging economies are still being affected by crypto, which the president of Ripple brought up to support her claim. As a result of high inflation and general economic instability, many developing nations are struggling. As fiat currencies in nations like Argentina, Zimbabwe, and Nigeria continue to decline, some of its population have no choice but to embrace cryptocurrency. This pattern, which Monica brought to light, demonstrates how the rapidly developing digital world cannot depend on the expensive and time-consuming infrastructures that the majority of financial institutions are still utilizing. Crypto and stable coins are powering savings and retail sales. According to the Ripple executive, the financial ecosystem is becoming more internet native as a result of blockchain technology and crypto. In comparison to current options, this functionality will not only be more affordable, but it will also be available to everyone. One of the main sectors expected to reap the rewards of the current crypto oversaturation is retail. According to Monica Leung, the demands of a digital-first society cannot be met by the current financial system, which is dominated by a small number of megabanks. Ripple Labs is leading the charge with a variety of cutting-edge technologies, including RippleNet and Odsal. A true engine for the continuing financial revolution, Ripple is offering instant payments. To get there, the business is considering the best alliances to form. Ripple is refocusing its future efforts to support certain partner nations on their quest of CBDC, in addition to its retail and consumer-leaning focus. The view of Monica Leung on the revolutionary possibilities of blockchain technology and cryptocurrencies for the way consumers act in 2024 is in line with more general findings that I have made in the past. The cryptocization of developing nations, which she brought up, is a crucial trend that might change the face of finance. In countries where conventional banking institutions fail, frequently due to inflation or instability, this phrase describes the increasing dependence on digital currencies. It's like people frantically seeking out crypto and stable coins as a means to save their livelihoods while their ship is sinking. The fact that customers in countries like Argentina, Zimbabwe, and Nigeria are using cryptocurrency for retail and savings shows how resourceful and flexible they can be when money is tight. Like the internet revolutionized the spread of information, It depicts a grassroots revolution in which crypto solutions are adopted by the masses, creating a decentralized financial system. A long-simmering feeling in the cryptocurrency community finds expression in the president's plan for an internet-native financial ecosystem. In this future, everyone will be able to afford and have access to financial services, according to this idea. However, everyone follows this formula. The closed-off world of megabanks is giving way to a more transparent and accessible financial system. You can't call this evolution alone. In this renaissance, the digital realm has surpassed the slow and expensive infrastructure of conventional banking in terms of speed and efficiency. With RippleNet and Audible, Ripples plays a practical and strategic role in this transformation. Rulp isn't merely speculating on a different way of looking at money. It's currently under construction. It's like being in charge of the design and building of a brand new digital financial district at the same time. What makes their work on CBDCs in 18 countries stand out is immense. This is more than just a commercial decision. It's a calculated move that puts them in the center of a policy shift towards the adoption of digital currency. This emphasis on real-world uses and collaborative efforts highlights an important component in the widespread adoption and incorporation of crypto's practicality. Cryptocurrencies must be able to provide real-world benefits if they are to succeed in the long run, according to industry experts. Rather than only acting as an investment vehicle or speculative asset, it will play a crucial role in establishing a new financial system that prioritizes equity, efficiency, and adaptability to a future where digital transactions take precedence. Do you not perceive the aroma of paradise? I am not completely dismissive of such forecasts, but I do view them with some mistrust. It will be wonderful if everything is easy and sunny, but I really doubt that will be the case. Who knows, maybe next year will be full of surprises. The current state of the market will be examined now. Here we have Bitcoin, so let's have a look. Only the shadows of candlesticks stayed below the support level that it tested 4 times in the previous video. After then, it made 3 more attempts to breach the lower unbalanced border. The 4th time it entered, it failed to rise above 42,800 and returned to testing the lower boundary. Either it will break through and drop below 40,000 or it will consolidate at the support level, depending on volumes, and attempt to proceed to test the upper boundary of imbalance. Again, it's unclear, but the second alternative seems more likely given how weak the attempts to climb presently appear. Dominance has surpassed 53% and is continuing to rise. When Bitcoin's dominance begins to wane, altcoins typically experience a precipitous decline. We may witness major downward movements during the weekend, though they are not very evident just yet. Here on the hourly timeframe of XRP, there are 4 rising lows that have a significant amount of liquidity supporting them. We should expect the price to drop all the way to the 0.5777 level from where it is presently, given that Bitcoin's perspective is now downwards. We must once again await the reaction of Bitcoin in this matter. It's all over today. Please like and subscribe my channel. See you later, bye.